All right, hello everybody. Welcome back. Subnautica prototype expansion phase gate update part 3. I apologize for the amount of time in between uploads. I'm currently in the middle of my finals week, but I should be done with that soon, so I'll be able to get these out. Hopefully every other day, every 2 days. I guess every 2 days is every other day. Like every 3 days. You're picking up what I'm putting down. I trust you. But we're just gonna get right into it. We're now going to kind of get more into the actual added gameplay elements. However, there is one thing we're gonna do to start off, and that is make a prawn suit. You may be going, why are you making a prawn suit? What do you need a prawn suit for? Good question. Well, there's a lot of things that you need prawn suit for. But first and foremost, this, I think, may be an upgrade for the prawn suit. And I could be wrong about that, but if you look at the prawn suit, I mean, these are purple too. Maybe they won't show up because I don't have a prawn suit yet. Yeah, I think that's the case. Oh, no, yeah. You see this? This is purple, right? Like this, the same color. So I'm like, I think, and it is, yeah, it's a darker shade than this. So I'm fairly confident this is an arm or an upgrade of some kind for the prawn suit. So I want to get started with the prawn suit first. And then once we're done with the prawn suit, we'll actually get into the gameplay elements of it all. With that, it will be useful to make a moon pool, mostly for the vehicle upgrade station. So that way I can make upgrades for the prawn suit, which I will inevitably need. But I think I'm going to hold off on that until I actually need it. For now, I'm just going to make the prawn suit because I have a theory that if I utilize the if I'm able to utilize this, then I can get into the alien base over... Why is it... Well, the marker's gone, but it's over that direction. Or alien signal or whatever that was down below in that direction. I'm not sure why it's not on my screen anymore. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to head over there. We're going to make a prawn suit. Everything's going to be good and great. My vehicle, my mobile vehicle bay is over near the life pod, so we are going to have to head back over there. But the benefit of this kind of mobile base situation we got going on is we do have a lot of room for, stopping and grabbing things. So without further ado, let's just get started on this prawn suit. We do need enameled glass, so I'm gonna look, see if we can't see any stalker teeth. In this area. Does not currently appear that way. Sadly. I would stop here, but I'm already headed in that direction, so I'm going to stop.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
Transmission candidate identified. Fetching neural profile from quarantine enforcement platform. Profile found. Proceed with cognitive trial.
What? I don't want to proceed. What if I don't want to proceed? What the hell? This is crazy. I just found this. Looks like somebody else found it too. What? Oh, this is just straight up a radio. Oh. Oh, this is powering everything. Interesting. So they set up a little... Yo. What the fuck is that? I've had a bug with these logs. I can't replay any of them.
How's his log?
Oh. I guess I can't replay the modded ones. Unfortunately. Alex log day 12. The laser cutter broke today. The damn thing. And still no luck getting the sea glide repaired. I think it's beyond saving. The cave's still keeping me alive. Barely. But I'm starting to get worried about these sores. They're getting bigger every day I stay here. A transmission came through yesterday calling for a rendezvous about 1.5 kilometers south of here. I'll gather my things and, with any luck, I'll meet up with them tomorrow and tell them what happened to... I'll have another try with these terminals for now. Surely I'm missing something. Really? Free power cell, okay. Sure. Yeah, sure, I'll scan the counter. That's what's important about what's happening right now.
New blueprint acquired.
Not really. I mean, if it's a full power repair tool. Oh. That sucks. Get me a bed? Oh, I can make a bed in the upper deck of the prototype.
Blueprint acquired.
This alien terminal has broadcast a unique schematic for a piece of alien equipment, adapted for the use of transmission candidate beta. The schematic draws anatomical data from the Altera All-Environment Protection Suit and has modified it with several key features, each designed to mimic the abilities of the alien race. Biomechanical energy storage. In order to function properly, the ion dive suit requires an input of alien biomechanical energy through charged almanite. Once charged, the suit stores this energy and discharges it in a number of different ways. 2. Almanite production. The suit is able to manufacture discharged almanite blocks by repurposing bodily waste. 3. Alien factors. The suit is designed to intake modular upgrades called factors, each of which are designed to mimic an aspect of the alien's abilities. Examples include improved biomechanical energy intake, time dilation, teleportation, and the ability to hear alien technology when in range. Assessment. Invaluable technology. Return data to Altera for mutual profit. Right down here. Oh, this is so makeable. That's what this is for. Perhaps that's also what this is for too. Resistant to dark energy. What is dark energy? Alright, that's cool. Okay, so then I'm abandoning the prawn suit for now. I don't seem to need it at the moment. And instead we will make one of these. Very cool. I'm sure that these are the blueprints they intended to give the player when coming into this area.
New blueprint acquired.
Shall we pretend as though this makes any sense? Yeah, it's not auto-playing. That's unfortunate. I know that there's voice lines in there, so... I don't know, maybe I'll be able to find it. Maybe I can go into the files and find them, and I'll put them in the video. Alex log, day 9. I did it. I solved it. They're numbers. The symbols on the walls, they're alien numbers. It's like it's trying to teach me their number system. Look, the lights, their values. On the left, 0, then all the way up to 8 on the right. I guess they don't use base 10? I don't know. Anyways, tapping on the symbols swaps them, right? But how do I know which symbols hold which values? Tapping on the 4 terminals on the ground lets you add the symbols together. Watch, if I touch the symbol on the left, then the one beside it, yeah, that's number 3. So these symbols together add up to 3. But when I input the solution, the facility, it spoke again. Here, take a listen. Facility. Transmission cannot proceed while Orion neural cluster is suspended. Report to quarantine enforcement platform for immediate profile scan. Alec, Just when I thought I made a breakthrough. I'll keep at it. Might as well since I'm here. They're numbers.
Alex log, day 9. I did it. I solved it. They're numbers. The symbols on the walls, they're alien numbers. It's like it's trying to teach me their number system. Look, the lights, their values. On the left, 0. And all the way up to the 8 on the right. I guess they don't use base 10. Look, I don't know. Anyways, tapping the symbols swaps them, right? But how do I know which symbols hold which values? Tapping on the 4 terminals on the ground lets you add the symbols together. Watch, if I touch the symbol on the left, then the one besides it, yeah, see, that's number 3. So those symbols together add up to 3. But when I input the solution, the facility, it spoke again. Here, take a listen.
Transmission cannot proceed while neural cluster is suspected. Report to quarantine enforcement platform for repeated profile scan.
Just when I thought I'd made a breakthrough. I'll keep at it. Might as well since I'm here. Get numbers.
Okay, let me see if I can play the other one now. No. Submit sequence. Incorrect sequence. So what sequence am I trying to submit? You know what's kind of funny is I've been learning Chinese. And one interesting thing about the numbers in Chinese is, especially traditional characters, is you look at them and you're like, how on earth did they come to the conclusion that this should be the symbol for this number? And then I think about like, you know, like our number system, like the normal number system, I guess. The number system most people use, and I'm like, I guess those don't make a whole lot of sense either. So that kind of, you know, I kind of get that. Also, it makes a lot of sense that they don't use a base 10 system. I'm going to assume that this is the logic that they're using. The reason we're so akin to using a base 10 system is because we have 10 fingers, so it's very easy to count to 10. And after that point, you start over. That's why we have a base 10 system that we base everything off of except for time, which we put on a base 12 system for some reason. I won't get into that. That's a whole other... I could go on about how I feel about time, but I won't. But unless I'm mistaken, if I remember correctly from Below Zero, which I haven't played all the way through yet, but the architects have 8 limbs, unless I'm mistaken. So that's interesting. So this is 4. This is 5. This is 1. And this is 3. 4, 5, 1, 3. Right? Yeah. Oh, it's telling me like what it adds up to. Oh, I see. So I'm selecting it twice right now. Wait, but should this not be 10? Oh, I guess it goes back around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah. Wait, but this is 5. Shouldn't that be... Shouldn't it add up to 10? Also, what number am I trying to... submit? When I input the solution, but there's no question. Wait, this one's 4. This one's 5, right? That'd be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So why does it go to 3? What does this go to? 6? Which I guess would imply that this is 2. This is 4. And that's 6. I'm just not sure what I'm trying to get to. Am I trying to get to 8? Okay, this is actually not that hard to just brute force, right? Like if Okay, so it's not those two. Not those two, right?
Incorrect sequence.
Correct sequence. So what's the sequence? I'm so confused what the sequence I'm trying to make is. Maybe I need to make the suit and then I'll know. Should I just make the suit? Should I do that first and then come back? I'm down to do that. You know what? Yeah, let's just do that. That was very interesting though. I was not expecting to find this area, but that's a really big find. I'm not sure how important having this suit will be, but I'm gonna imagine pretty important probably. I wonder, like, is there like an obvious path to find that? Because the voice log, the person in the voice logs is the same person that they replaced in the first episode when I found the life pod and I listened to the voice log. I was like, oh, it's the voice actors are different. It's like probably because they're gonna come up again in the future. That's exactly what happened. Clearly, you know, you were supposed to go from like one to the other. Do you know what I mean? Like you're supposed to find the life pod and then you kind of find the alien base. But I wonder what the exact intended route is for finding the alien base, because I feel like I just stumbled upon it very randomly. Is it 700 meters from the... Wait. Hold on. No, this can't be it. This is something else. So yeah, maybe you were supposed to find this like very early on and I just didn't. Like maybe it's like way more obvious to find from that life pod than I realized initially. And like maybe you were supposed to get this even before you got the... Well, it's kind of expensive. Synthetic fibers are not easy to find. Or not easy to craft early game. But like maybe you were supposed to like have it be one of the first things you make after you make the prototype. I don't know. Cool. I didn't really want to. I was just messing around. Inventory, huh? I can make benzene now. That's why I was thinking polyaniline. Oh, this must be the different types of power sources. So these are ion cubes. This is a ion tri whatever. And then this is the prism. Talk about a close call, am I right? More of the everything. Times. I didn't even just grab as much as I can here. I'll grab a purple tablet, why not? You never know when you might need one. Yeah, this stuff is definitely way easier to find than it was in the first iteration of the mod. In the first iteration of the mod, I remember like looking all over at some points, like, where do I find this stuff? No, I won't do that.
When operating equipment infused with alien technology, please carefully document any unwanted side effects, such as poor blood circulation, confusion, feelings of invincibility, and death, to a well-being journal for later analysis.
So you want me to document death? Toggle almanite protection. What does that even... I can't even comprehend what that means. Okay, this does not go in here, so I may still need to make the prawn suit then. Okay. I should have brought the alien detection factor with me, and I did not, so we're gonna have to go back out and get that. Facility detection factor. Press P to toggle the facility detection factor. Deactivate it. Press again to toggle. Oh, will they make sounds like this? I guess so. I'm gonna need food in a bit, but this is far more important. Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay. Are you gonna give me... Oh, toggle almanite production. I read that fully as protection. Oh. So this must take a charge then.
Emergency.
So maybe I should not do that
Starvation imminent.
at the
Seek
moment.
calorie intake.
Wait, swaps them? Oh. I see. I'm supposed to put these in the correct order from 0 through 8. Oh. Okay, I see. So this adds up to 4. So one of these is 1 and one of these is 2. Or sorry, one of these is 1 and one of these is 3. I feel like this one would be 3 and this one would be 1. So I'm going to put them in that order for now and then see if that continues to make sense. Okay. So, my current theory, this is 1, this is 3. Which add up to 4. Operating under this assumption, if I combine these two together, this one, seeing that I think that this one is 3, then it should add up to 6. But it adds up to 5? What? And 2 of these together adds up to 1 of these. Maybe, no. They start at 0, but it's like, oh my god, it's like programming. 0 is the start of the array, but it still counts as an object. This is like coding. So we can think of this instead as maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe? Which would make mean that this is worth 2. And this is worth 6. Or 3, I mean. Which means that both of these would need to be moved. No, this one's in the right spot. This one is... Wait. Like that. I think. Right? If that's 3, plus 3 is here. Wait. Wait, I thought the lights added up. Are you telling me it's the symbols that add up? The symbols are the numbers, not the... Then how am I supposed to do this? Wait. Because I was thinking that it would just light up whichever frame. Like it would light up the symbol that was in whichever frame the number was referring to. But it's a symbol thing, not a... Then actually how am I supposed to do this? Maybe there's something to the symbols themselves that I'm supposed to be able to understand. Like maybe... Fuck, it's not easy to jump up like that. Like this has 8 holes. 8 lights. So maybe this one's already correct. Like some of them don't have holes. Like this one doesn't have any holes. Some Some of them only have partial holes. Maybe it's intersecting lines? Hey, this one feels like it would be the starting point because of how simple it is, right? And if that's the case, then there should be no combination of these which adds up to that symbol, right? So let me just make sure. Okay, that's good. That's good news. That is good news. And 1 would be the same. 1 is also not able to be added up. So let me move everything that has the ability to be added to the right. Added up to the right. And then I will keep note of what cannot be added up to. Okay, well, I think we have this right, because neither of these can be added up to. So that means that this is 0 and this is 1, or vice versa. One of these is 0, one of these is 1. It makes most sense for this one to be 0. So we're going to say that this one is 1. And what makes it 1 is the fact that it's got 2 things on the side. That adds plus 1. So if we assume that that adds plus 1, then we can assume that this one would be the next step up, because you've added 1 on either side of the top. Which would make it plus... So that would make it 3. And if either one of these... So if this one is 1, then it should add up to 2, and it does. So that works. I think? So what would the next progression be? We know that this is 3. So, since we know this is 1, we can add these 2 together, and that gives us 4. Or 0, 1, 2, 3. Regardless, the same outcome. It's the same outcome. Right? Like if this is 1, and I add 1 to itself, then that would be 2. If I then add 1 and 2 together, then that would make it 3. Yes. Okay. And if I add 2 to itself, that would be 4. Should go right here. And it seems to be, each time a new line is added, that increases the number. But then we get to here, and the lines completely reorganize themselves. So we know that this is 4, so this plus this is 8. So I was right that that's 8. And I'd be willing to guess that it's like this. Okay. Then it's like this. What? Shit. Okay. Well, then let's not guess then. Let's stick to what we've been doing. So we know that this is 4, and we've added 4 to itself, then that would make that 8. So if I had 4, then that should be 5. Oh. Let me think about why that is. What have they done? They've straightened these out, which would then make it the same as this symbol, which is 2. So it's worth 2. But then they've added 2 more lines, which makes it 4. This is 0. We've added these lines on top, which makes it 1. We've added 2. So we've got 2 sets of lines, which is 2. Then we've squished these together, which has made it equal to 3. Oh, there's no line on either top. We've added a line to either side, which adds 1 point of value. This is the new number, right? Yeah. So we've got one that's 1 and then 2 and then 3. How does that get up to 5? I'm really not sure. The odd numbers do seem to be where it gets a little weird, like 3 looks a little strange, but I don't know. So anyways, you know that this is 3. Right? Yes. If I add 3 to itself, then that's 6. What? Two plus 4 is 6. I moved the wrong one. Or I moved it to the wrong one, I should say. And we know that this is 3. So if I do these two together, then that should be 7. Or... yeah. So is it like this? Yes! What?
For your convenience, this PDA has compiled a sheet of alien numbers and their corresponding values for future reference.
Alien numerical system. This facility appears to have been dedicated to exemplifying and demonstrating the numerical system used by the alien species. While the extent to which the shown symbols are utilized in alien technology is unknown, several characters can be observed. It's a base 9 system. Unlike typical human numbers, the aliens appear to use a non-airy base 9 number system. Because non-airy is not typically used in digital computing, the aliens may have evolved alongside the need for low-level technological interfaces through base 3, then migrated to a more complex number system. Visual symmetry. Each symbol is both horizontally and vertically symmetrical. While it is unclear, this may indicate a number system of higher complexity wherein symbols are merged together to represent larger values, while still being identifiable as their original numbers. Assessment. These symbols are likely to appear in other instances of alien technology. Use this databank entry as a reference in such cases. Yeah, so this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Like, this one kind of makes sense that it's 8. Because, like, there's 8, you know? But I really don't understand too much. Laser cutter fragment. Oh, I guess if I didn't have one of those. This is cool. What is that? Oh, that's Orion.
Schematic broadcast, outputting results to data bank.
Blink factor. By using elements of an alien particle transmitter, this implement dilates the user's perception of time, allowing the user to quickly and precisely travel short distances. It is likely that this ability was used by the aliens to increase work efficiency and not as a defense measure against common threats. During time dilation, the implement creates momentary translucent copies of the user's body. While the purpose of this is unclear, the aliens may have required a means of tracking the direction of these blinks when several aliens moved in unison to avoid bodily collisions. Further research required. Oh. If I click P, is this still gonna... Does this space still make noise? Yes, it does. Okay, I was just checking because I felt like checking. Is that a crime? Okay, blink factor. Used for bursts of short-range traversal requires advanced alien interface. I just need 2 magnetite. I already made the polyaniline on accident. And then obviously I need a crafter, but... okay. That used all of my brain. I'm not gonna lie. I think I used every piece of my brain. I was talking about Chinese characters earlier, like I think I fucking know shit. And I found it. While I can make this now, I need a crafter to make it in. And I'm assuming if we go over to the alien signal that there will be a crafter over there. Again, I'm assuming. I don't know for sure. But like probably, right? Okay, now we're kind of back where we were. So I'm thinking there's like a tunnel or something. Yo, am I the greatest to ever do it? Yes, I am.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
That's gonna have to wait. What? I'm going the wrong way. Maybe I'm not. Is it this thing that's pulsating? I think it is. Keep following the sun. Is this a new plant? Are these new plants? Bloodroot? Dude, what the f- Like, what? This is a whole cave. How do I get up there? Ow. Maybe I'm not supposed to be able to get up that way. Dude, what? Hey, I knew I would find one. I knew I would find one. Hold shift while in water to activate blink factor. Hold shift. Okay, I guess that's a little faster. I don't know. I don't have that. No, I don't know what that is. I don't have that. Fuck. Dude, this is so cool though. Like a whole cave. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to get to this platform by coming out from the inside. But I also don't know because it feels like you're supposed to be able to climb up this. Yeah, I can't open that. Why is there like a platform? These like light up for me. Dude, this is so crazy. Okay. Well, we have a new tablet we need to find. Ow! I thought that would go straight into the water. How do I get in here? Oh, that burns through the energy. Oh, okay. So I should not just be using that. Good to know. I also don't even know how to charge my suit, so... Okay, so we've kind of followed all of the loose ends I have so far. So we've got two options, which is I can stop here and decide let's make the prawn suit and just get that done and over with. Or we can head over to a place where we can use the defense tablet, which I have one of. And according to this, the Defense Technologies Research Facility is near the crater edge, south of the Aurora's thrusters. Objective: continue research on maternal megafauna aggression. That's not scary at all. South is that way of the Aurora's thrusters, which are like right, like maybe like there, so... I don't know, let's just go over. I really don't know. I feel way too invincible in this sub, by the way. I feel like I should be way more scared than I am. This is an interesting situation, huh? What's that? I hear something. Yeah, that seems like we might be looking for... Seems like what we might be looking for.
Prototype defense facility signature identified. Broadcasting clearance key. Clearance key accepted.
Why does Seamoth appear every time I see it? How am I meant to bring my ship down here? Oh, I don't think so. Sadly, I'm below the crush depth of my Seamoth, so we're gonna freeball it. Oh, this is deep. Oh, there's a floor. Oh, like a really weird moon pool. I'm flying.
Warning, scans indicate the structural integrity of this facility may have been disturbed by the landing path of the Aurora. This information is legal conjecture until proven by the appropriate Galactic Federation authorities.
I don't know what that means, so you're good. That was weird. I was able to swim in the air. Okay. Got a little pocket and a crafter. They all have an alien crafter. Oh, what's that sound? Is that the music? Kind of sick music. Is it the integrity, something about a megafauna research or something? It's a good thing that this place collapsed in a really convenient and created a really convenient pocket of water to form a tunnel. You know what I mean? Although this is quite a long tunnel, guys. Am I gonna drown?
30 seconds.
Wait! Don't kill me! Okay. I vaguely remember this area from the first iteration of this mod. We have another defense tablet. And an alien crafter that has been destroyed. Can I... Okay. A little awkward. Ooh. Is it an ion cube generator, maybe? Although I don't know how I would get prawn suit in here to look at it. Oh! This is to the other alien base. That's how I could get a prawn suit in here. Ion cube. That's actually really good. I've been running kind of low. Okay. Light distortion field. This schematic provides missing data used by light refractors lining the whole of the prototype. The refractors generate a radius around the prototype whereby external light is dynamically bent around the submarine, making it difficult for aggressive fauna to hit. It is clear that the intended use of this technology is to decrease the accuracy of aggressive fauna during emergency scenarios, and the reflective barrier does not appear to hinder fauna from initially detecting the prototype through vibration and sound. Okay, so it's not a complete cloaking device, but it's like a partial cloaking device, I guess. Is this an important egg? That looks like a, looks like an egg I've seen before. There's no way I left the other tablet in the ship. Alien propulsion gloves. This data outlines blueprints for a smaller, more efficient method of telekinetic object manipulation used by the aliens for research and construction purposes. By analyzing the data, this PDA was able to synthesize blueprints for a pair of gloves capable of manipulating objects at range, requiring practically zero energy. However, due to the use of alien materials, these schematics cannot be constructed on standard. For your safety, the propulsion gloves cannot be used while holding objects. Oh. Interesting. Okay, we'll definitely make those. I guess I gotta head back and grab the other tablet real quick. Sand shark, stalker, lava lizard, spadefish. This one, I'm actually not sure about. This one could be... I don't remember. Whatever. This one can give up. What is that effect? Why is it... What is that? Huh?
Facility lockdown protocols disabled. Detecting realignment in nearby photon particles.
This terminal appears to have been controlling the parameters surrounding this facility's lockdown procedure, which used several advanced defensive technologies to fully protect the facility's sensitive data. A translated broadcast reads as follows. To all field analysts, instructions are to prepare for long-term data storage until homeworld network connection can be re-established. Maintenance droids are to be deployed within all stations and applicable fauna defenses raised. Reports to project administrators for planetary sanctuary assignment. Huh. I got that. Okay. Something open over here? Anything new over here? That's where I came in. No, this is not where I came in last time, but this was accessible when I came here last time through the portal. Interesting, okay. Let's see what opened. There is a lot happening here. Huh. This schematic uses a burst of static electricity to temporarily paralyze nearby biological tissue, some internal organs, and all neural activity. The discharge of this energy resembles the latest defensive developments in the survival-grade Altera stasis rifle. Warning, being struck with this pulse may cause death by cerebral hypoxia within 10 minutes of infliction. Avoid. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's just go up there. Another ion prism. Don't mind if I do. Maternal megafauna aggression research data. According to translated data, this facility was designed to develop defensive technologies for the Alien Dead Zone Mapping Initiative, specifically the prototype vessel. The prototype was to be protected from Leviathan-class predators in the Dead Zone. However, following a command issued by an alien researcher studying Leviathan-class embryos study for the Bacterium Research Project, of which the Dead Zone Mapping Initiative is a subsidiary, this facility's goal was changed to researching and documenting the aggressive behaviors of Leviathan-class organisms to ensure the safety of said researchers' endeavors. Thus, this facility began preparations to collect a Leviathan-class egg sample and study for aggressive behaviors of the egg's parent in a controlled environment. It seems, however, that a reckless decision from the researcher caused the facility to enter an abrupt lockdown and the research was left unfinished. What was the reckless decision? Imagine if I jump down there, I die. Alien crucifix. Wait. That's all that was up here? What the... Dude, this is crazy. Almanite core. This alien block is composed entirely of purified almanite. As such, it boasts a nearly indestructible frame and a highly configurable magnetic field. This makes it perfect for a large-scale alien construction and the stabilization of large alien structures where no solid ground is present. Highly valuable advanced structural tool. I can bind this to a slot. What? I just set it down so I can scan it or something. Forgot to scan it. Oh, I should probably grab this, huh? How big is it? It's pretty big. It's pretty big. Is this one encased? Iron crystal matrix, chill. The schematic links ion energy emitters lining the whole of the prototype. The generated energy field creates a thin electrostatic mesh around the vessel capable of absorbing blunt force impacts. The maximum capacity for the energy cells powering the energy emitters is limited, meaning that barrier may require time to recharge in between activations and may only fully protect the vessel for a few seconds at a time. The barrier appears to be able to absorb impacts and redirect their energy back into the prototype. Consistent timing allows for power generation through repeated shock absorption. Oh. Ooh. Okay, well this was certainly interesting. Sadly, I did not get the... Oh my god, we're in the void. Sadly, I did not get the necessary... Sadly, I did not get the necessary piece of the puzzle for the alien area. Let's go back now. We did, however, get quite a bit. We got this building block, we got whatever a crucifix is. Let's see what we need for these upgrades we got. That's actually really easy. That's also pretty easy. Okay, these are easy upgrades. That was also pretty easy. These are all kind of easy. Honestly, like, all of these I can feasibly add. Other than the fin set. Because I lack a... tablet I otherwise need. Which I'm gonna guess that tablet is over at the other base that's near the gun island. But if we need to get back there for any reason, we can now do that through the other alien base, which is safer. And I think that's where we'll head next time. Is over in that direction anyway, to see if we can find the other alien base that we have marked. Obviously, we have the other alien base. So we should just get all of this stuff and just make all of these upgrades because we can. I think that'll be our next goal, is like get all of these upgrades, be kitted out, and then we can be ready for the next area in the Lost River. I think that's what we'll start with next time, is making all of these things. We did not craft much today. Arguably, we didn't even accomplish that much, other than just getting blueprints. A lot of, you know, mind you, a lot of blueprints, but basically just a bunch of blueprints. That's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, like and subscribe. And that's all I got. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.